Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is well. We're gonna go ahead and do some general messages for you guys, okay? And if that's something that interests you, go ahead and stick around. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's gonna have any information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you are returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Thank you for all the good vibes, Gemini. It really does mean the world. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. So I'm getting like kinetic energy. So there could be a storm that's happening around you. You could be, I don't know, stormy weather right now or something like that. There could also just be like a lot of, yeah, look at this. There could also be like a lot of kinetic energy that's within you right now. There could be something that feels very like wild or electric. I'm getting that kind of energy. This is also strong psychic impressions, okay? Strong psychic energy coming through here, Gemini. You're feeling very connected right now. Is also what I'm getting. Let's get some energy out here for Gemini. What's going on? Yeah, okay. We have the stars, okay? So a long journey brings rewards. Yeah, Gemini, I feel like you have been going, this also kind of does look like a galaxy. This kind of does look like being out in space or something like that. Maybe some of you guys are looking at the stars a lot right now. There could be this energy too of just like a lot of travel, perhaps. Feeling like you've made some kind of progress or you are about to make some kind of progress. Some of you are feeling very hopeful. You're feeling very guided towards something too. This has been a long journey. This has been a long time coming is the energy that I'm getting for some of you. And suddenly it arrives. So take it as it resonates, but a long journey brings rewards. And it's been a long time coming is really the energy I'm getting, okay? So we have the serpent coming out. A sly and subtle approach is needed. There could be this energy of seeing what you want, being able to obtain it, but still needing to kind of take your time, assess the situation, not just rush in, not just, make any fast movements is the energy that I'm getting here. There's almost like let your intentions be known. You see what you want. You see a means to go after it, but what are your intentions once you get it, right? I'm just saying, there's almost this energy of like somebody who wants to buy a house and they see the house. They see the house, it's perfect, and they go ahead and they approach the realtor company or something like that. But then when they sit down, the realtor's like, okay, well, we need, how much were you planning on paying? And we have this going on, and it's a 2.5% whatever on this. And you're sitting there like, okay. I didn't really think that far ahead. I just kind of thought that I saw the house that I wanted. I finally found the house for me. And so I saw the number to contact somebody to get the house that I see that I want. And so that's as far as my thinking, went. Like there's something like that for somebody, okay? And there's this energy of spirit saying you can still obtain this, right? It's been a long journey to find this perfect house. Maybe this is something you even dreamed about or something like that. But there is this energy here of you have to kind of let your intentions be known. Now you have to kind of come up with some kind of practical plan to bring this into the reality. Or, again, it's just going to need some kind of subtle approach. You're going to have to finesse this in some kind of way. This could definitely be in regards to love and prosperity, anything abundant, anything that's helping you grow and helping your overall sense of well-being, Gemini. And I feel like this is talking about restrictions being lifted, okay? If there's been any kind of restrictions where you haven't been able to have the opportunity, that's going to be taken care of. It's almost like maybe there's this energy of like all you needed was the house. Like you have everything else set in place. You have, you have your down payment. You've already been looking into electricians. You even have the landscape plotted out. Like, you know what you want your yard to look like. You have everything envisioned. This is almost like you have cultivated this within yourself, within your own psyche before it ever showed up in the reality. But now that it's here in the reality, it feels like there is something that you still have to kind of take a subtle approach to this, or there's something that still needs, like a gentle approach is the energy I'm getting. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. I feel like your luck is soon about to change. Now, for others of you that, you might come across this in just a way that you weren't really expecting, which is why there is this energy of needing to let your intentions be known or needing to see if this is the right situation for you. The overall intention of the situation, maybe, because of how this kind of approached you or how this came to be. There's something that might feel a little sneaky about it. Now with the Serpent too, with the let your intentions be known, yeah, I gotta be real. There could be this energy of somebody who's kind of sneakily approaching or sliding in, right? And you're just like, well, what are you here for? Okay? I feel like you have went through a lot of personal growth and you've been on a very long personal journey, and it's kind of, you're like, I'm not trying to have this interrupted if you're not coming with good intentions, if you're not here for a good reason. So why are you here? There's that kind of energy too. Not for everybody, obviously. For some of you, yeah, there is this energy of somebody wanting to come to your gate, clink, clink, clink on your gate with their cup. Like, hello, Gemini, right? I don't know. There's something about that. Singing you a little song outside your window. Whoever was like, if somebody's playing the dueling banjos outside my window, I'm done. I like the dueling banjos, but whatever. I feel like that's the energy though. Somebody might be singing your song, something that's more apt for you. That was in a reading a week ago or something. I don't know. Anyways, we got Serendipity. It just made me think of it. I'm always going to see that now, the dueling banjos, when I look at that card. I don't know. Let your intentions be known, especially if you're out there strumming that song. I don't know. There's something about that. Anyways, Serendipity. Bright new prospects are on the horizon, Gemini, okay? Don't let imagination cloud your judgment. Exactly. And I feel like that's what it's not like we're throwing blame here or saying that there are people that are coming in trying to purposely distract you, although I'm sure there are. Right? But it's almost like that's what you're questioning here. You're not trying to have any distractions, or you're not trying to have anything that's going to take you off course. So you don't want imagination to cloud your judgment. But also this is in the aspect of not letting your imagination cloud your judgment and talk you out of good things, right? Like what if your if I could speak, what if your imagination is saying they're all going to laugh at you? Right? Like Carrie's mom status, okay? What if your imagination is saying that this is going to just fall apart? This isn't going to go anywhere. All you ever do is lose things. All things ever do is not work out. So this is not going to be any different, right? Don't let those clouded thoughts, don't let the fear here take over, Gemini. Because there are bright new prospects out there. There is potential on the horizon for you to have good things, for you to have an abundant future, for things to actually work out, especially with the star energy, because it's giving me, both the star and the serendipity is giving me like wish fulfillment type of energy. In the most mystical and magical ways too, I might add, okay? Because there's almost this energy of like not being sure if something's possible, and then it suddenly is, okay? So bright new prospects, there's good things in the future. Why? Because you persevered, okay? And perseverance is what? That's right, it's rewarded. Whatever, guys, okay? Yeah, the golem, a close friend acts on your behalf. I feel like Spirit had your back. I feel like Spirit has alerted you to something, like this is the time is now. Something was maybe being preserved for you or being protected too. But I feel like there's almost like you have this, what are they giving me? It's like you have this gap in time that you before time's up. This is all the time that you have, and then you can get this done or something like that. Honor and good luck. It's going to be coming to you, Gemini. Let's get some tarot out here, I think. Uh-oh. Sorry if you've been hearing that clacking. It's my glass coffee, because I like to have my coffee in mason jars, and it's clacking on my desk. Okay. So, the long journey brings rewards. What is this for Gemini? What is this long journey? Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot, right? There's been a lot that you've had to kind of navigate through. You've had to survive through. You've had people that have manipulated you. You've had situations where you've sabotaged it. There's been a lot that you've grown from. Your strength has really been tested here. You have endured through the bullshit, okay? Through the bullshits of life. This isn't just talking about one particular person, one particular situation. This is like a lot, okay, with the Seven of Swords. There's been strong spiritual lessons here, because that's what I get with the sevens. And a lot of these lessons have been evolving around your mental capabilities, your decision-making skills, your thought processing patterns. How are you speaking to yourself? How are you speaking to others? How are you speaking to the world? You know, there's been something about this where you've cultivated some kind of inner gracefulness or inner strength within yourself, despite all the woes that you've been through, because that's really what I'm getting with this Seven of Swords, just woes. Like you took what you needed from these situations, you gathered the information, you gathered the lessons, right, that you needed from these situations, the bullcrap that you went through, and you went about your merry little way. Stronger for it, might I add. Okay, big Leo energy. So because of that, it's like it's been a long journey, but it's bringing you rewards now. You have a thicker skin now. You're maybe able to depend on yourself. Maybe you're more confident. You're able to make more decisive decisions. You know, and this has really helped you move forward. It's helped you build some kind of stability for yourself. I'm getting that very strongly here, but I do get that. That's the energy I'm getting with it. You've closed out a lot of cycles. You went through a lot of towers. You went through a lot of conflict, and this is, you're wiser for the wear, basically, is the energy I'm getting off of this. Okay. What is the sly and subtle approach is what I'm asking. What is this needed in? And this could be in regards to what you want to give to. Maybe you do want to reach out to somebody, Gemini, or maybe you do want to put your energy into something. You want to invest in something. Some of you guys might want to start a company, or you might want to, maybe this is even like, you know, again, maybe you do want to buy a house. Whatever this is, there's something financial or there's something about your security here that's involved in this, and you are being asked to be very patient. For some of you, you're trying to build up a healthy flow of money, of energy, money coming in, money coming out, and Spirit is asking you to be very patient when it comes to this, to continue to let your intentions be known to the universe. How you're letting your intentions be known is through your actions, Gemini, through your choices, okay? That's how you're showing your intention to the universe. That's how Spirit knows how to work in tandem with you, is by your actions, by your choices, because that's how you're showing Spirit what you want. Not by saying, I want this, right? Not by sitting there and thinking about it all day or praying about it all day, but actually getting out there and putting physical work and action into it. That is how you're showing Spirit what you want. You're making the choice, right? It's like Spirit says they don't want their ex, but I'm going to go ahead and throw their ex at them and see what happens. And when you choose to not take your ex back, you're showing Spirit, okay, this is the choice that Spirit or that Gemini wants to make. That's just an example, okay? But that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. Like you're showing Spirit what you want through your choices. You're letting your intentions be known each day with each step, each decision, each, you know, when you're developing these good decision-making skills, making better decisions for yourself, taking the experience that you went through, gathering the knowledge and applying it to your life. It's like you're showing Spirit, okay, this is what I want. And Spirit is working, again, in tandem to give you that, Gemini, which is why we see the bright new prospects here on the horizon in the future. But I do feel like that's what's happening right now. Six of Wands here, we have some kind of victory that is coming in. And we also have movement, moving through, choosing to be the bigger person, choosing to hold your head high regardless. There is this energy of like, you have went through a battle, but nobody would know that by looking at you. You look beautiful, you look handsome, you look like you're put together. Some of you guys are eating better, you're working out, you're just taking care of yourself. You know, you clean up very well is the energy that I'm getting, but you have been through a battle. That's the thing. You've been through it. I mean, like, I don't have to sit here and convince y'all because y'all fucking know. You were there, right? But other people might not necessarily believe that. There is something, too, about, I don't know, Gemini, like, when you're at work, you look like you're at work. But when you're out there, you know, having time, when you're off, I don't know, enjoying yourself in the evenings, you look good. Okay? You do. You look real good. You look like you got yourself put together, Gemini. I like it. And that is because you're, again, taking the dedicated steps. You're working on something every single day. You're very steadfast. Consistency is key, okay? And it took a lot of patience. It took a lot of energy. It took a lot of discipline and dedication to keep working on something every day. But that's how you're seeing the consistency here. That's how you're seeing the progress. Slow but steady steps. That's really what I'm getting with that serpent energy. What is this serendipity? Bright new prospects are on the horizon. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to take these. Yeah, I'm not going to. But some of you guys, you did have to walk away from something to find yourself or to find what you want. For some of you guys, you know that what you are wanting is not where you're at currently. You know that. Like you feel like it's off in the distance. You feel like you're going to have to journey for it. This is going to bring you abundance. This is going to bring you growth and happiness. You can feel it. So some of you do feel like you have to journey for your happiness. which maybe doesn't make sense to everybody, but for me it does, especially if you haven't been happy for the majority of wherever you've been at or what you've been involved in or whatever. Like, for me, that makes sense that happiness is not going to be found where you haven't been finding it this whole time. Like, you are going to have to make some changes. You are going to have to, you know, maybe journey a little bit or try something new, try something different. I don't know. Okay, but it seems like somebody's just now finally kind of coming down to that realization. This doesn't have to be true for you, Gemini, but it is true for somebody here. 10 of Cups, I feel like you see your happiness is out there. I feel like you have been stuck, or there has been somebody who has been stuck to a very karmic situation, really not, maybe not seeing if they're, it's almost like going, yeah, sure, there's good things out there, I know, but not for me. It's almost like that for some of you guys. Like, yeah, sure, miracles do happen. I know, I've seen it. I've watched miracles happen for lots of people. It just doesn't happen for me. There's something like that, okay, where it's not like you don't necessarily believe that good things can't happen. You don't necessarily don't believe that miracles aren't real. It's just that you don't see those things. For whoever I'm talking to right now, I feel like that is about to change. Okay, I'm just saying, that's just for somebody here. Yeah. Gemini, come on now. That's the energy I'm getting, though, with the Devil. The Five of Swords, bright new prospects on the horizon. Are they bright, though? Can I trust this? It's like you're instantly kind of guarded against anything that might be good because of what you've went through in the past, which I don't want to sit here and, like, be down on you for that, because it's like I understand, but at the same time, we have to become aware of those cycles. Like meeting good things at the door, locked and loaded, ready. And it's like, why are you so aggressive? Why are you so defensive? Why are you so paranoid? Why are you so sure that everything is here to hurt you? And please remember, you are manifesting. So if that's what you believe, that is what you will receive. Okay? So it's like that energy of like, yeah, good things happen, but not to me. Well, yeah, you're saying that over and over and over again. You're solidifying that. You're making choices that are showing the universe that's what you want to experience. There's something about that. But I do get, so I'm going to stop riding you, okay? But I do get this energy here of like you wanting to change this with the fives, okay? The 5 is getting over the hump. The 5 is, you know, the change. And with the Devil energy, you're wanting to break free of that. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. 10 of Swords, you want to end this cycle. You do. You want to end the cycle of expecting the worst, living out of fear, making choices because it's the safe choice. Like you do want to end this cycle. It's not so easy, but you do want to learn. Here he is, back out on the table. You do want to learn to flow in your emotion. You do want to learn to be able to kind of flow in life too. Go with the flow more. That's what somebody is trying to, like, go with the flow. That's the energy I'm getting. Somebody wants to learn how to go with the flow more. Ew. Queen of Cups out here for her king, okay? For some of you, there could definitely be a soulmate connection that is out here, maybe after a time of sadness. Maybe the King of Cups is bringing this negative thinking, processing patterns or whatever, just always thinking about the worst that a situation could have to offer. And maybe the Queen of Cups is bringing the sadness. They're like a right old pair, aren't they? Just saying, right? It's going to be fun. I don't know. But there is this energy of like a match. Look, but it's a match made in heaven. Shit, I don't know, right? Sometimes it works for people. We're not here to judge that. We're just, everybody, like my best friend's grandmother that passed away always said, every pot has a lid, okay? So I'm just saying, there is a lid out there for you, Gemini, okay? With your big old potty ass. All right, so the Two of Wands here, yeah, I feel like you are taking some kind of swift action to change things in your life, Gemini. You just are, because you see that, you know, you see how maybe you turn away good things or you are sabotaging good things, and you see that in the past. You've done a lot of growth to move past that point too. It's just what I'm getting, okay? Somebody, there is a King of Cups too that's making the choice of whether or not he wants to reach out to this Queen of Cups. He might know that this Queen of Cups is a little sad or a little upset with him, and so he's in his classic overthinking thing. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna do it. What's this King of Cups gonna do? What's he gonna do? Ew. Ew. Okay, he's gonna do the Queen of Cups. I don't know, guys. That's just what I'm getting. I don't know. 4 of Cups coming out. I feel like it's very iffy, guys. You know, who knows? All right, let's go ahead and get some advice out here and additional messages and then call this reading, I think. Advice and additional messages for Gemini, please. advice and additional messages. Okay. We have nourishing the shadow. All right. Yeah. Because it's like when you're starving. And see, that's the thing here. You did go through a lot of shadow work where you looked at your own bullshit. You know, you really did. You saw where you were kind of, you know, fooling yourself or letting yourself down or allowing yourself to stay stuck in these cycles that really aren't good for you. You saw this. You decided to kind of strong arm yourself and really work on your healing here, cut some things off. You really did delve into your shadow work, Gemini. And if that's something that you are kind of just starting to do, Spirit's saying to continue doing that. Continue to see beyond the past. Continue to see beyond the past of what you are. You know, we see the swan and they're looking down into this reflection, and the reflection is distorted because of the ripples. You know, the ripple representing the struggle, right? The ripple representing maybe outside interference that causes problems for you, Gemini. What this is really saying is see beyond your past. See beyond this distorted image that maybe you have created for yourself, or the lens that you've been allowing yourself to view through. You're more than that. You're more, look, you can't even fucking make it up, bruh. You are more than that. You're more than your past. You're more than your shadow. You're more than the mistakes that you made. You deserve good things. Look, self-love, self-value, self-respect, self-worth. You deserve good things. You know, pigs are cute. They're cute little, I just love pigs, right? I really do. They're just cute little creatures and stuff, but there is this energy to kind of, they're naive a little bit. I don't know if you've ever been around pigs. Anybody you ever been around pigs? They're naive. They'll damn near believe anything. I don't know, guys. I just get this energy of like, maybe that's how you were. Okay, they're sweet. They're like puppies. They're like dogs. Like, they're very easily like, you know. Anyways, I feel like you guys know exactly what I'm trying to say. Like, they're good-natured, good-spirited animals, you know, and they're just willing to believe in the best in humans. Pigs are like that. They're just like dogs, okay? They're willing to believe in the best in humans, even when we don't deserve it, okay? And there could be that energy here with that's how you were. You were willing to believe the best in people, even when they didn't deserve it. Please give that kindness to yourself, damn it. Okay? Please be willing to believe in yourself, even when you feel like you don't deserve it. Because it's in you, right? All of that. Metamorphosis, the change that you're going through. Whew, Gemini, I feel it, okay? I really do. It's powerful, you know? It's like you're coming down to this realization here about things. Better than you can imagine. You're starting to think more positive. You're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're starting to see that there can be a victory. You are starting to see beyond your past, Gemini. I'm proud of you. Let's get one more out here for Gemini, okay? Well, couldn't have a better card. Sacred boundaries. For some of you, that is what's needed here. And these sacred boundaries don't always have to be about another person, you know? Like, this king doesn't necessarily need to worry about creating sacred boundaries with this queen. And maybe this queen doesn't necessarily need to worry about creating sacred boundaries with this king. Maybe they each individually need to work on creating sacred boundaries within themselves. Because we did see that both of them were packing energy that's like, while they both could, this almost looks like something where we can connect through our trauma. We can connect through the down times that we went through. And that's true, you know? And there's nothing, I don't find necessarily anything wrong with that, but knowing when it's not healthy, because there could be somebody who's just, their cup is wide open and the other one's cup is locked down. There's a lack of balance here. I'm just saying, okay? And there does feel like there needs to be some individual work going on. So if that's something that resonates for you guys, take it as it does resonate. But I feel like sacred boundaries are not something that we need to just cultivate with other people. It is something we need to work on within ourselves. And there is a big focus here on self for you. All right, Gemini, I hope that helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.